Class recording. Okay, all of you, welcome back to political science class. And as we know, okay, we are starting our revisions today. Okay, so tell me, how many chapters are for the first time examination, Mr. Delvin Shalu from political science? Delvin. Delvin, how many chapters are there for the first time examination? Basically, from political science, I must. Two. Okay. So tell me, Swati, what are they? Swati,
Sharing and federalism.
what is that?
Power sharing and federalism.
Power sharing and federalism. What happened, Swati? So tired? Swati,
Yes, sir.
the voice is so low. What happened to you? So continuous classes that made you tired? I think so. Swati? Hmm? Okay, in English we'll say that. Okay. All study and not play that made Swati a dull girl. Swati? Is that correct? No. Swati is going to say yes, sir, it seems. Okay, fine. Okay, so two chapters are there. One is power sharing. The second chapter is federalism. Basically, these are couple chapters. Basically, the concept is almost all the same, and we can utilize this ideology of the first chapter to learn the second chapter. So, power sharing and federalism. Okay, clear. So we will start today with this chapter, the first chapter, power sharing. Okay, what is that? Power sharing. Clear. So, in your textbook. There is two case studies are included. One is the case study that related with Sri Lanka, and other is Belgium. Okay, one is Sri Lanka, the other is Belgium. Can anyone tell me what was happened actually in Sri Lanka and what was the problem that faced by the Sri Lankan Tamils? Navanitha Krishna, tell me the answer, please.
Sir,
Tell me the answer. What was that problem in Sri Lanka?
community issue.
Okay. It's a communal, okay, community. It's not communal, community. Okay, fine. So what happened actually there?
Civil war.
Civil war. Fantastic. Civil war. Okay. What are the two groups of people? Who are they?
Sri Lankan Tamils and Sinhala speaking.
Sinhalas. Very good. Sinhalese and the Sri Lankan Tamil people. Basically, they migrated to Sri Lanka from India. Okay, very good answer. Okay, then what happened there? What was the religion of the Sri Lankan people? What was the religion of the Sri Lankan people? Allah. No idea. So your friend Alna is here. Okay, she's sitting in the class here. Okay. Someone told that. Shania told that correct answer. Buddhism. Very good. Okay. Buddhism. It was the religion, or it is the religion of the Sinhala speaking Sri Lankans. Correct. Okay. Then the religion of the Tamil speaking Indians in India.
Hindu and
They are Hindus and Muslims. Okay, so there's a clash between these two groups of people. Okay, so Shania send me that Muslims and Hindus. Correct answer, Ms. Shania. Okay, yes. Okay, so we will go back to the textbook and we will discuss these things for one time basically. Okay, at least one time we have to read all these things because this chapter is completed even 2-3 months before, right? So here is a case study of two countries. One is Belgium, the other is Sri Lanka. Belgium and Sri Lanka. Belgium is a small country of Europe, smaller in area than the state of Haryana. So the Indian state is the Haryana. So Belgium is a country in Europe, and it is smaller than Haryana. It's a small country. Very small country. It has borders with France and Netherlands, Germany and Luxembourg. So it's sharing its border with numerous other countries like France, Netherlands, Germany, and Luxembourg. Okay. It has a population of a little over 1 crore. So population is just over 1 crore. Just over 1 crore. So what is the population of Kerala?
Sir, more than 3.
Yeah, more than 3.5 crore. Right, that's the population of Kerala. So imagine the size of that country. This was small country it is. Okay. So the population size is just above 1 crore. It has a population of a little over 1 crore, about half of the population of Haryana. So Haryana's population is almost 2 crore, and these people basically 1 crore. The ethnic composition of the small country is very complex. The country's total population, it is 59%. Okay, okay. Out of the 59% of the total population lives in the Flemish region and speak Dutch language. Okay, 59% they are living in the Flemish region and they are basically speaking the Dutch language. Dutch language. So, what is the major language of Belgium? Major language. So, 59% of people they are speaking one language, that is Dutch. Dutch. This is not a Dutch. Dutch. Okay. So, underline that 59% of people and they speak Dutch. Okay, another 40% people live in the Wallonia region. Okay, so 59% in the Flemish region and the balance 40. Okay, so 59 plus 40, 99 only. Again, 1% is there. We will discuss about them also. Another 40% people they are living in Wallonia region, and speak French. Okay, they are speaking French. That's what their language. The remaining 1% of the Belgians. Okay, the Belgians they speak German language. So it's a combination of 3 different languages or 3 different linguistic groups are there in Belgium. One is the Dutch-speaking majority, and 2 minorities are there. 40% French-speaking people and 1% German-speaking people. This is the linguistic combination of that country, called Belgium. Okay. So, in the capital city, Brussels, okay, capital of Belgium, that is Brussels, 80% of people speak French, while 20% are Dutch speaking here, right? Okay. So, in the country as a whole, we can say that, okay, number of Dutch speaking people are more than the French speaking people. But in the city, I mean the capital of Belgium, that is Brussels, where the situations are slightly different. There 80% of people they are speaking French and 20% only speaking Dutch. Clear? Okay, a majority of French speaking people in Brussels. Okay, the minority French speaking community was relatively rich and powerful. Okay, so in that country, the minority, I mean the 40% of French speaking people, they are rich. They are rich. Okay. They are comparing with the Dutch-speaking people. The French-speaking people are rich and they are powerful. This was presented by the Dutch-speaking community who got the benefit of economic development and education much later. So that made a little confusion, a little trouble for the Dutch-speaking people, because the French-speaking people they are rich and they are powerful. Okay, but here the point is the Dutch-speaking people they got education and they become rich only after the French people. So that created a small, what we can say, jealous or something like that in the minds of the Dutch-speaking people. This led to a tension between the Dutch-speaking and the French-speaking communities during the 1950s and the 1960s. So there's a problem between the Dutch-speaking people and the French-speaking people in between the years 1950 and 1960. The tension between the two communities was more acute in Brussels. So the tension between these two group of people is more serious. Okay, in the capital city of Brussels there. Okay, so the Brussels presented a special problem. The Dutch-speaking people constituted a majority in the country, but a minority in the capital. So tell me, Visan, what happened?
Dutch-speaking people and French-speaking people, they fighting with. That problem was in which 1950.
1950 to 1960. You can see I already wrote here. Okay, 1950 to 1960. Okay, clear. So the situation in the capital city Brussels is extremely different than the situation of the entire country. Okay, now we got that the problem there in Brussels. There, I mean Dutch. I mean the problem between the Dutch and the French-speaking people in Belgium. You got that right? Yes or no? Now we are going to discuss about a special case of Sri Lanka. Okay, you can see the picture or map of Belgium. Okay, they're clearly mentioned the Dutch-speaking area the French-speaking area, the capital city, and the German-speaking regions. Okay, everything is mentioned properly in the map there. Okay, so please observe it clearly. So number of one-word answers are there from that area, and one particular one-word answer called here you can see ethnicity, ethnic. It's a social division based on shared culture. So ethnicity means it is a division, social division based on culture. So please keep that idea in your mind. Ethnicity. Okay. So you got the problem of Belgium, right? What steps or what measures that taken by the government to solve these issues? Okay. So issue is there. So we know that the issue. Now we are going to study about or discuss about the problem in Sri Lanka. The problem in Sri Lanka. Here it is. Let us compare this to a situation in another country, Sri Lanka, an island nation, just a few kilometers off the southern coast of Tamil Nadu. Okay, just few kilometers far from Tamil Nadu's eastern coast. Okay, clear? Sorry, southern coast there. Okay, it has about 2 crore people, about the same in as in Haryana. So the population of Sri Lanka is almost 2 crore. Like another nations of the South Asian region, Sri Lanka has a diverse population. Okay, so almost all the South Asian countries, the population is different. Okay, I mean, different groups of people are there. Sri Lanka has a diverse population. The major social groups are the Sinhala speakers. They are nearly 74%. Sinhala speaking people. Okay, Buddhist Sri Lankans, they are in a 74%, and Tamil speaking people nearly 18%. Okay, so among Tamilians, there are 2 subgroups: Tamil natives of the country. Okay, Tamil natives of the country. Okay, the people those living in Tamil Nadu, sorry, Sri Lanka for a long period of time, and they are basically termed as the Sri Lankan Tamils. Sri Lankan Tamils, they are in 13%. They are in a 13%. The balanced people, the rest, whose forefathers came from India as plantation workers during the colonial period, are called Indian Tamils. The next group, they are termed as the Indian Tamils. They came to Sri Lanka, okay, clear, as plantation workers. Plantation workers, basically they migrated from Tamil Nadu to Sri Lanka. As you can see from the map, Sri Lankan Tamils are concentrated in the north and east of the country. Most of the Sinhala speaking people are Buddhist, while most of the Tamilians are Hindus or Muslims. There are about 7% Christians who are both Tamil and Sinhala. So you can see here, this yellow color shows the Sinhala region. Okay, and the orange color, that Sri Lankan Tamils, and this color, the brown color, that is, or coffee color, that is what the Indian Tamilians region. Okay, Indian Tamils, and the circles that denotes the Muslims regions, Muslims region there, right? Okay, clear or not? And just imagine what would happen in a situation like this in Belgium. The Dutch community could take advantage of its numeric majority and force its will on the French and German-speaking population. This would push the conflict among the communities further. This could lead to a very messy partition of the country. Both the states would claim control over vessels. In Sri Lanka, the Sinhala community enjoyed an even bigger majority and could impose its will on the entire country. Now let us look at what happened in both these countries. So we discuss the problem. Okay, clear? In both cases, there's a chance for communal, or sorry, what you can say, a problem between the majority and the minority. Okay, in Belgium, basically the Dutch people is they are turning against the French people, so there's a chance for the violence there. And here in Sri Lanka, the Sinhala speaking people, they are going to turn against the Tamilians. Okay, basically the Indian Tamils. There are also chance for a problem. Clear? So we discussed about the 2 problems here, what happened in Belgium and what happened in Sri Lanka. So I can give you 2 minutes to read. Not, you can take 5 minutes. Please read and understand the problem. Any documents you can ask me fast.
Take questions.
Okay, now here are some questions for you people. Please write down. In Belgium, the first question. In Belgium, don't mix all these subjects there. Okay, so use separate notebooks, separate areas for different subjects there. Okay, or else it will create a trouble for you people. Don't write all these things together. Clear? So write down. In Belgium, first question. In Belgium, the French community was composed of dash percentage. In Belgium, the French community was composed of dash percentage. Okay.
Belgium, the French community was community dash.
French community was composed of dash percentage. What is the answer?
In Belgium, the community.
40%.
In Belgium, the French community was composed of dash percentage.
Okay.
Answer is, yeah, Shania, Elsa Babu. Answer is correct. Tell me what is the answer? Just now you read it. Yeah, it is 40%. Yeah, Abdulli answer is correct. Melita answer is correct. 40%. Answer is 40%. Next question. Which two languages? Question number 2. Yeah, Anjali Priya answer is correct. Which two languages? So the answer for the first question is a 40%. 40. Okay, 40%. Now here is the second question. Which two languages? Which two languages? Which two languages among the following are prominently prominently spoken by Belgium nationals? Spoken by Belgium nationals. NATIONALS, nationals. Option A. Repeating the question. Which two languages among the following are prominently spoken by the Belgium nationals?
I have doubt.
A. Yeah, tell me what is your doubt.
Sir, what is prominently?
Okay, prominently. Okay, basically, importantly, or in the first chance, or there's a meaning there. Prominently. Okay.
Important.
Prominently spoken by the Belgian nationals. Okay. Or commonly, okay, common languages spoken by the Belgian speaking. I mean, the Belgian nationals. First option, French and English. French and English. Option A, French and English. Option B, Dutch and French. Dutch and French. Dutch and French. Option C, Russian and Dutch. Russian and Dutch. Option D, Russian and French. Russian and French. Russian and French. Okay, tell me the answer, please.
Sir, I got that.
What is the answer, please, sir?
Sir, Dutch and French.
Answer is Dutch and French. So number of students, they already sent that answer here. Okay, it is by Atulya, Raya Hasim, and Shania, Melita.
Sir, I heard that Dutch speaking
Shania,
people and
Sanya Jinu, Rashminanda, Anjali Priya. Okay, Melita, Sean. Okay, number of students, they sent that answer. Answers are correct. Answer is Dutch and French. Dutch and French.
Sir, I heard French speaking people, Dutch speaking people in the class that Sir discussed.
Yeah, that's it. Next one. The special problems in Brussels was regarding dash. The special problem in Brussels was regarding dash. Regarding dash. Okay, options. First option, Dutch speaking people constituted a minority in the country. Dutch speaking people constituted a minority in the country, but a majority in the capital. but a majority in the capital. I told you to turn on the cameras. All of you, please turn on that.
Sir, that
First
option
option.
B.
Dutch-speaking people constituted a minority in the country, but a majority in the capital. First option. Option B. Dutch-speaking people constituted a majority in the country, but a minority in the capital. Repeating. Dutch-speaking people constituted a majority in the country, but a minority in the capital. Yeah, Shania, answer is correct. Option C.
Minority. But a minority. In a country.
Minority in the capital. Minority in the capital.
Ah.
Okay. Option C. Other foreign languages were seeping in. Other foreign languages were seeping in. S-E-E-P-I-N-G. Seeping in. Option D. English was becoming dominant. English was becoming dominant. English
Sir,
was
I
becoming
didn't get
dominant.
that question. Other foreign language.
Other foreign languages were seeping in or infiltrating in, seeping in, coming to that particular country, it seems, seeping in. Okay. Option
Sir,
D,
first one,
English
first
was
option.
becoming dominant.
First option, Dutch speaking.
Becoming dominant. First option, Dutch speaking people constituted a minority in the country, but a majority in the capital. Okay. Now tell me what is the answer. Number of students they sending the answers here. Okay. Okay,
Dutch
fine.
speaking people
One
constitute
minute,
a
one
majority.
minute, 1 minute.
Who is this? Yeah, okay, okay, fine. So what is the answer? Is there option A, option B, option C, or option D?
Option D.
Option D.
Option B. Option B, right?
Constitute a country.
You're
But
correct. So read that option B. What is that? Dutch-speaking people constitute a majority in the country, correct? In
Yes,
the
sir.
country, Dutch-speaking people are more in number, but in the capital, their number it is less. They are a minority. They are a minority.
Minority.
So Lakshminanda, please check that. The first answer that what you sent it is wrong. So please check the correct answer. Okay. Here Dutch-speaking people, it is majority in the country, but they are minority in the capital called the Brussels. Clear? Clear. Okay, so number of students they sent that answer. Let me check that. Shania Simon answer is correct. Atulya answer is correct. And here next one. Lakshminanda. Okay, second time the answer is sorry, first time the answer is wrong. Raya correct. Elsa Babu wrong. Melita correct answer. Lakshminanda again made a mistake. Elsa Babu first time she made a mistake. Anjali Priya answer is correct. Sean made a mistake there. Shania Simon correct answer. Okay. Clear. So the answer is second one is the answer, right? Okay, so please write down. Okay, please note that answer. Next question. Question number 4. Out of the total population, out of the total population of the country, out of the total population of the country, out of the total populations of the country, out of the total populations of the country, out of the total population of the country, ethnic groups in Belgium has the largest population. Ethnic group in Belgium has the largest population. And they live in option A, Walloon, W-A-L-L-O-N, Walloon. Option B, Flemish, F-L-E-M-I-S-H, Flemish. Option C, German. Option C, German. And option D, none of these. None of these. Okay, I received a number of answers from Sean, Shania Simon, Anjali Priya, Okay, their answers are correct. So what is the answer? What is the majority group there? Majority group? They are the
Flemish.
the majority group. They are the
Dutch.
Dutch speaking people. So Dutch speaking people are basically living in which region?
Flemish. Region.
Flemish region. Flemish region. Okay, so write down the answer. Flemish region. Okay, so answer is correct. Okay, Arun Bhaskar, your answer is correct. The answer is the Flemish region. So please note down the Flemish region. Okay. Next question. Which of the following countries does not share its borders with Belgium? Which of the following countries does not share its border with Belgium? Repeat the question. Which of the following countries does not share its border with Belgium? Does not share its border with Belgium. Okay. Options. France, Netherlands. Option A, France. Option B, Netherlands. Option C, Sweden. Option C, Sweden. Option D, Luxembourg. 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 Number of answers are coming here from Melita, Sean, Abin Thompson, Shania Simon, Eva George. All those answers are correct. Atulya, yes. Okay, so what is the answer? Fisan also. Okay, Anjali Priya. Okay. Lakshmi Nanda, second time she's setting the answer, I think. Srihari, not the option, but the answer. Okay, Jerlin List, correct answer. So what is the answer? What is the answer?
Option C, Sweden.
Option C, Sweden. Option C, Sweden. All other areas are basically, all other countries are basically sharing its boundary with the Belgium. Okay. Okay, fine. So 5 questions completed. Okay. So far, what we discussed today in this class, from that portion, we can discuss this questions there. Number of other questions also are there. Next class also, we can discuss that. Okay. I will upload the revision schedule for you people. So please follow that. So revision schedule in the sense, okay, earlier to that class, you should learn that topics there. Clear or not? Clear or not? Okay, so then we will discuss that. It will be easy for you people to understand and analyze the things. Okay, fine. Thank you everyone.